Oh, hi, party people! Oh, hi, Skids. Trickster, what's going on, friends? Are you ready? Are you ready? Tex is right on time. Oh, hi, Tex. How is your Wednesday? And for those out there who are already on Thursday, welcome. How is your Thursday? Do 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 do. Rock and roll, everybody. Let's rock and roll. Got my coffee? Check. Got my stuff on? Got it. Born ready, says the trickster. Let's see here. Which number is the Atari VCS on? We got to find out. We need some FB Neo. Let me see. Is it on 3? Could it be on 3? Let's find out. Let's find out together. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That looks right. Yeah, hearing a little bit of music now. That's better. Let's see here. Oh, that's okay, Retro Overdose. We did some Baldur's Gate last night. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you definitely don't want to watch because you'll definitely get some story points. We're actually only in like chapter 2, so we're still pretty early on, but I totally understand. We mostly do that as a community thing for our moderators and stuff because I love hanging out with Valdair and Kit. We used to play other games too, but I don't think they're into retro games as much as me. But it's a chance for us to hang out and have a good time together. I'm just not going to miss it, right? Can't miss it. Can't forego the opportunity. Oh, thank you, Tex. It is fun to hang out. Love it. I want a blind look myself, but I popped in during inventory screens. Good. It's a great game. It is really amazing. I wish I had more time. What I really need is like a good 8-hour day where I just do nothing but play that. That would be the ideal situation because we only get to play it like an hour or so at a time and is just... It just always seems to go by too fast. Always seems to go by too fast. Too fast. Oh man, yeah, Baldur's Gate. We actually covered Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 for the Play Retro show. Not that long ago, about the time I started playing 3, I wanted to go, that's what I was doing. I was trying to play those first. I was like, I need to play those first, don't I? And so I did. Let's get that turned up a little bit. There we go. This controller's not entirely dead. I might have to get the other controller in here. We Bluetoothing, right? Oh. Don't be a poop. Oh, there it went. Just trusting the game controller as we speak. Trickster says, looks like RestreamBot might be skipping messages. I'm assuming that's the ongoing issue that everyone is having. That's a good question. I don't know. So is it not RestreamBot is having trouble with that? Might be. Might be. Oh, did Matt stream earlier today? Man, I've been so busy at work. Matt always streams while I'm working, man. I used to catch him once in a while when I was on my lunch break, but I haven't had a lunch break in a while. It's been stupid. Retro Overdose says, then in tabletop D&D, we did Temple of Elemental Evil and Return to Strahd. Need to get back into that myself. All right, let's see here. Got me over there. Got that over there. Whoop. Tonight we'll be playing some Gradius at the arcade on the Atari VCS. I think it's a mighty fine idea. Covering all the Gradius games this week. 44%. That's fine on the controller, right? I have not seen Despicable Me yet, Tex. I want to go this weekend. I'm hoping I can go this weekend. That's the plan anyway. Looking forward to it. It's hilarious. I'm hoping that good because the trailer was just so good. I was like, oh, I mean, 3 I thought was okay, but I was like, oh, what are they gonna do with the 4th? But the 4th really made me laugh in the trailers, so I had high hopes. High hopes. High hopes. Steve Carell is hilarious. Agreed. Steve Carell is always hilarious. I need to do a watch through of Office again. I haven't seen that in a while. Speaking of which. Yeah, I know, right? I still use that too. I still use so fluffy, I'm gonna die! I don't do a very good impression of it, but still. I always know what he's talking about. Use it. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy! Trickster says, oh, there's more than one Gradius game? Indeed, there are so many, but you probably already know that, Trickster, right? So there's Gradius at the arcade, which we got here in the US as Nemesis. And then we moved into a almost a spin-off, but still in this Gradius universe, which the rest of the world got, well, Japan got Gradius 2. And then Europe ended up calling it Salamander. They got Salamander 1 and 2, and then they ended up calling it Life Force here in the US. And that was just the first 2. And actually, we fed back into Japan with Life Force. And then there was actually a Gradius 2 that only released in Japan in the arcades. And then there was a Gradius 3, which we did eventually get a port of on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Chat, YouTube, do it! They are sort of kind of Retro Overdose. So Life Force, Nemesis, and Gradius all the same. So Nemesis and Gradius are for sure. That was the first one. Life Force is a in-between game between Gradius 1 in Japan and Gradius 2 in Japan. There was a series in between that was called Salamander, and then it was released in the US as Life Force with a different theming. So Salamander, it does not involve going into the human body and fighting. So yeah, it gets complicated. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, Trickster, I didn't know that either. Vic Viper, Sector 7 knows the Vic Viper. So yeah, man, there was so many Gradiuses. I didn't realize it. There's like Gradius 1, 2. These were at the arcade. 1, 2, 3, and 4, the mainline series, all released in Japan. And then there was Salamander and Life Force, and then there was there's all this other stuff too, man. There was Salamander 2, there was Paradis, which is like a whole bunch of series of games that parodied it. There's Gradius Gaiden, there's 5, there's this, oh my gosh, it's just an insane amount of games. And this week on Play Retro, we are doing our regular rotation, which is where we head back to the arcade. So we had to make some cuts, right? So we're gonna go, oh yeah, it hurts, let's go retro, let's get it retro, let's get it. So we decided to just hit the arcade because there's tons of ports. Oh my god, it's been on everything, and parts of collections, and it's just been everywhere. So we decided, if we could, to just stick with the ones we got in the US, whether it be the arcade ones. So we wanted to cover the ones basically that were released in Japan and then disseminated through the world, right? Oh, fine, do it. Lurk, overdose, do it. A little rest will do you. Now, what we're going to start off with is Nemesis. So this is essentially the same game that was released in Japan. And why is my browser closed? I did hear an alert, but my browser was closed, so I didn't see what the alert was. Let's see what it was. What happened? I gotta get my alerts back on too. There's those Cold Cash resub for 3 months, tier 1 subscriber, 24 months. Thank you. 2 years. Look at that. 24 months, 2 years. Thank you so much, Cold Cash. Welcome in. Yeah, the music is fantastic in Gradius. It is so good. It is so yummy. Yummy to my tummy. And really one of the first of these side-scrolling shoot-'ems. This is actually inspired by another game. This was going to be part 2 of another series. And when we get to it, I'll show you just how serious they were about it, because it is very similar to the first 2 games they had created. And this was supposed to be a sequel to that series. And here we are in Gradius is supposed to be the home planet. Let's see if they will give us any story here. I don't know if they will give us any story or not, but we're going to check it out anyway. Waking up now, or warming up now. So we're going through our FB Neo, right? That's how I'm running this, by the way. I'm running this on my Atari VCS. And we are running what are we running? I can't remember what we're freaking running. What are we running here? Why am I blanking on what system this is? This is let's make sure retro achievements are. Oh, you know what? We got to get online anyway, because we weren't going to have our things. We weren't going to have our things anyway. We can't do that. We got to get online or we won't have our retro achievements. This is Batocera. Right? Batocera. I had to see the menu to remember, though. Even though the menu is really just emulation station. But I had to have the clue. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hop in. Let's do it again. This time, let's see if we get some retro achievements. Let's see if this... I'm logged in as retro achievements, but this ROM must not have any. Okay. Well, Life Force, the Konami code worked on that. Did it really, Cold Cash? Interesting. Now, this, of course, is a Konami game. Very excited. Very excited. Here we go. Drop a couple of coins in here. First bonus at 30,000 points, and then every 80,000 points. Let's just see how difficult this is going to be. Here's a little demo screen here. There's our ship, the Vic Viper. Now, this isn't... Now, if you played like R-Type and other shoot-'em-ups, this may not be quite what you're used to. So, every power-up looks the same. So, there's the power-up they just picked up, right? And you'll see there's like little balls around them. That's actually, they have upgraded their ship. So, essentially, you got like this currency of sorts, right? You got the power-ups. You keep picking them up. And across the bottom... You'll notice it is highlighted the different things you have. The first one you get, the first power-up you get, if you get one, you'll notice that speed up is turned on there. They can activate that now. They've already activated a couple of other things, and they're using those. So you don't have like specific pickups. You know how you use in a lot of shoot-'em-ups, you'll pick up something and it'll be specific to that thing, right? You know, you're like, oh, okay, now my weapon is upgraded, and you just, whatever that pickup is what you get. Here you got kind of like almost a currency and you can spend it across the bottom. I didn't know that, Cold Cash, about the Konami code. That's interesting. All right, let's just see how terrible we are at Gradius, which made it to the US as Nemesis, but I think it still showed... I think it still just showed Gradius at the top. Maybe not. I don't know. Or maybe that's just because of what it picked up. All right, here comes the music. This is typical through all the games here. These little this little opening part, because what happens is, oh, this is an opportunity to get some power-ups before you get into the real fray. All right, so I could actually initiate this speed up now if I wanted to. All right, and I got another pickup here. All right, well, I don't know if I can get that one. Okay, let's just get down here. All right, oh, I missed it. Oh, got behind me. All right, so I did get a pickup. Okay, there we go. It's a couple pickups. Now we got lasers if we wanted it. If we wanted to upgrade to lasers, we can do that. All right, let's upgrade to lasers. Oh, now we got a speed up here. Let's go ahead and activate the speed up so we can move around a little bit. Now, just like in many of these games, you got to be careful. You don't want to hit the ground or hit the upper parts. Oh my goodness. Oh, I dadgummit. And of course, guess what? You got to start back over with your power-ups. Oh, hi, Houdini7. Oh, did it work on the NES cart? We'll probably look at the NES version eventually. As you can tell, unfortunately, here I am in a more difficult area without my power-ups. All right, turd down there. Oh, they're trying to trap me into a spot. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, and I died. Oh, and I died. I believe you got 3 lives. Is that correct? We've lost 2. All right, good. Here we go. I think that orange one was the one that's going to give me the power-up. I missed him. Oh, boy. Look at this. Oh, you got to have your... Oh, no. Okay, here we go. I just used the speed up. Didn't I? Did I use speed up? Nope. You should use the speed up. That's our first mini boss right there, right? What an ugly looking whatever that is. Am I a gentleman? Or am I a lady? I guess I will be a gentleman this time. Let's be a gentleman this time. Gentlemen, my horoscope. What should I be here? I think that's my sign. Isn't that my sign? Isn't that these are signs, right? Yeah, right. That's a signs, right? Oh, shoot. That took too long. I took too long. Oh, yeah, Trickster. The difficulty ranks up quick. They don't mess around, baby. Oh, did I get it? I might have got it. Oh! Now, you're definitely going to be rewarded here for button mashing. The Gradius Arcade game had 3... Oh, I missed the last one. Had 3 buttons. I missed that one too. Dadgum, I'm doing worse this time. Okay, there we go. So you want those guys. See the little orange guys? That's the ones you want to hit. All right. Oh, boy. All right. All right. Now I'm in the doubles. I decided to get the doubles. I could get missiles too, where I could... If I had chosen the second one, the missile ones, I can actually drop some missiles to the ground. Oh, I thought this would help me here, especially. No, this is actually more difficult because you got to aim in a different area. All right, I'm gonna do a speed up because I missed a couple of pickups. Oh, yeah, these were the original bullet hells, right? I haven't either. I don't remember the Ant Kurtz. I don't remember ever them asking for my sign. What's your astrological sign? I'm a Pisces. I'm little fishies. I'm a couple little fishies. What, we going on a date later? Come on, Gradius. Oh, come on. Come on. No, I like flying through here, though. This is fun. You gotta be careful, though. Look at that big viper, though. As the story goes, of several interviews I've already read and watched, Vic Viper was maybe inspired partially by the Viper from Battlestar Galactica. Oh, come on. Which makes sense, right? Okay, we only have so many seconds. Okay, gentlemen, this time let's get on with it. I'm a Pisces, right? Which is where's that? Oh, there it is. That's Pisces, right? B. Ara. I. Barai. Bripence. Look at me! I didn't beat HM or ST or KY. Oh, you see it on Pinball, but never Arcade. No, I didn't think about that. That's a good point. We were much more into that kind of thing in the 70s, right? Makes sense. Yeah, Veritech. I think that's the Macross Veritech, but nothing solid. Right. All the interviews I saw said that you know, they did mention some anime, but they didn't say anything specific. But they did specifically mention Battlestar Galactica. How's this guy starting out with like 8 power-ups? Yeah, I guess I could get more power-ups too if I started out with the cheat code. Geez, I should seriously get the Konami code. Cripes. It's not how the game plays at all. Drop a coin. Drop 2 in. Now I'm curious, even though this game actually is saying that it is, Oh, I missed that first one. Oh, come on. I missed it again. Oh, come on, Brian. Focus up. Oh, I missed it. I'm saying that a lot. All right. Now, this is a button masher, like I said. We got... Oh, did I get you? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get this one, though. Should just focus on what I got here. Well, let's get some missiles in here. All right, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Watch out. Okay, got the speed up. Which may or may not be a good thing. It may or may not be a good thing. I think I've had 2 speed ups. Now this feels like a more modern shooter right there. Whoo! You call hacks? Harmony Gold kept the lid on Macross. Yes. Man, I grew up on Robotech, man. I love me some Robotech. Also love me some G-Force. I missed both my power-ups. I was trying to get underneath them. Boo. Yeah, my earliest cartoons were actually G-Force, which is Battle of the Planets. Ah! Gotta go. Have fun. Thank you, Retro Overdose. Pick them by. Come back and see us again soon. Woo! Okay. Oh, what did I pick up there? Okay, we have speed up. Oh, I picked up the missiles. I picked up, no, just whatever. Just give me the stuff. Just give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Don't forget to follow Retro Overdose on YouTube, by the way. Thank you for hanging out. Retro Overdose on YouTube. Thank you so much. Oh, and Kurtz, do you ever put together those sweet Robotech model kits back in the day? I had several. I never put them together, but I did have a lot of the toys. I love the toys. Oh my god. I mean, it was so cool. I mean, I love Transformers, but something was so cool about the Robotech ships and stuff. It was so freaking cool. I even had the now I'm blanking. It's hard to remember this stuff while watching Gradius, but I'm trying to remember what was the 2-footed walker things. I used to love those things. They were the bad guys. Why am I blanking on the names of those things? But Rick's ship. Oh my god, I love Rick's ship. It was so badass. I had one of those. Who else did I have? I had somebody else's ship too. Had a little May that came with it. That was cool. Zentradi, that's it. Zentradi. Pod something right. Zentradi pods or something like that, right? Man, I haven't heard that in like a million years. Okay, that's the missiles. Get double shots here. All right, let's do it. Oh, I forgot that double shots are not straight. So the doubles allow you to shoot in front of you and up. The missiles allow you to shoot below you. Ah. Ah. Stop shooting at me. Oh no, I needed both of those. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, I did a speed up. I could actually do a second speed up. I wonder what the fastest speed up is. Oh no. Oh, I need to start hitting things below me now. Alright. I'm gonna need some more power. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, dang! Bless America! Super chat! YouTube, do it! I don't qualify for it. I would love to get to it, but I don't qualify for the super chat, do I? I mean, we talked about it, right? Because we looked last time. I don't think super chat was in my list. I think I had like 2 out of the 3 things that you had to have or something like that. Oh yeah, I think I meet 2 of the requirements. Don't I have to have 3 for the super chat? Ah! 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 Oh my gosh, there's too many lasers! I can't get past this part. Can I get by it though? Like if I sped up? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But Tex, I would love to get the super chat on. I think that's what we determined last time, right? You have to have 3. You needed 1,000 subs for a super chat. Let's take a look again. Let's take a look. Because it seemed like I looked last time and it was grayed out for me. All right, let's see here. We need to go to the yours. It's not our premium person. It was a YouTube. See, where is it at? Where's the stupid thing? Can you remember? Let's see. Customizations, maybe. Branding, maybe. Basic info. No, that's not it. Where's it at? Earn money? Yeah, I think earn money. Eligibility, blah, blah, blah. Public, so let's see. We'll let you know. Here's the supers. Shopping. Memberships. So it says I got enough subscribers and I got enough video uploads, but I need one more of the following. And I'm at about 1,100 public watch hours, but I need 3,000. That's within a year. Or I need 3 million public short view videos, and I have 77 because I haven't focused on that at all. Short feed ads, creator chat, mail support, resources. Maybe so. Let's see here. So I've also got watch page ads. Eligibility 1 on that. But I need 2. Chat and email support. I think that's just for me to have. Yeah, it's just for me. That's for me to get in touch with. I don't see anything about the super chat. Okay, so it says supers, strength connection with your friends. Okay, so start your earning journey. Okay, so here's the things. This is what it says according to my let me just I can share it with you. I can share it with you. There's nothing private on there. Nope, there's nothing private on there, so that's good. No, we'll just share it with you here. Let's see here. Boop. 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 So as you can see right here, it says here, start earning journey. Earning come by connecting with your fans and gain access to support forums and creator tools, membership, supers, and shopping. Some benefits may have additional eligibility. So here's the eligibility part down here. As you can tell, it's locked here, but it says need eligibility here, and one of the following. Here's the supers, super chat, super stickers, and super thanks to help you engage the community and feel supported with supers you can earn each time fans buy a highlighted chat. So I'll have access to memberships, supers, and shopping as soon as I reach these 2 things, but it also says some eligibility requirements also. So basically this, and we'll let you know when you're eligible. So if I had 3 of these, I could then click on apply now, I'm assuming. But I think that's how that works. But thank you very much. Tex, always making sure that I am getting a maximum. So we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, look here. On the way, says your lens crafter's package has been shipped. and is scheduled to be delivered on Friday. Sweet. Too bad I didn't order anything from Lenscrafters. Interesting. Oh yeah, so I think you have to have all 3 of those. I think you have to have you unlock all those cool things when I have that one more thing. Yeah, I know. Tex, I believe it because I have seen my hours go up. I appreciate that. I also been doing it myself. I don't know how many more people need to binge my old videos to help bring up those numbers. But man, that would be great. If you're following me on YouTube and you want to watch some great retro videos, why not do that and help a guy out, right? Oh, Zentradi pods are sweet looking. Yes, Ann Kurtz had the big maroon Invid mech thing. Haven't thought about those toys in a while, me either. So for those who don't know what we're talking about Robotech in the US is what it was called, but you may know it as Macross or however you pronounce it. But man, I grew up on this stuff and I loved the crap out of it. It was the first stuff, the kind of the anime stuff I got into, but I love these things. This is this is the Bandai version of it. Mine was not nearly as cool as this, but that's the Zentradi battle pods, which are way cool. I had the toy version of these. I think it looked more like this maybe, but not. I don't know if I don't think they were ever this nice. These look like collectibles. The ones I had were just, mass products, right? Trickster said, how many hours do you need? So in 365 days, let's see, we need 365 days. We need 3,000 public watch hours. So we need to have in a 365 day span, about double what we have now for the watch hours. So I'm going to keep making great content that goes a little longer, and hopefully that'll give people something to watch, and we'll keep increasing on that. But man, I love these. I'm trying to see if they had the very specific one I had growing up. It seemed like it was more like that. It wasn't like super fancy as all this. It definitely had that little pod thing, and this is nice. I mean, I like this. This kind of looks like it. This might have been it. This bluer one right here. The little antenna cannons and stuff. Those rotated around and stuff. This may be the one I had. It seems like this box looks familiar. Ooh, look at that. That is cool. That is sweet. But man, I love me some Robotech. Rick Hunter ship from Rick Ship Funko Pop. What is this? Oh, that's probably Rick and Morty, right? All right, I'm gonna put Robotech because that's where I'm at in the world, right? I want to find the good trash. Yeah, look at that. Look at how sweet those things are. And it would transform the 3 parts. It'd be the robot, the regular ship, or this hybrid. What do they call that hybrid mode? I forget what they call the hybrid mode. There it is. This is a pretty good example of how it would look. You'd have your full ship. You have your full robot. You'd have your what is that called? I can't remember the little middle way was. Guardian mode. That's it. Major Big Cheese, those. Oh, hi, Heavens Cloud. What's up? Let's see here. But man, I love these things, man. These were so freaking badass. There's a 3-Zo. Veritech. Oh, I always wanted this. Oh my god, if I could have had this, I always wanted this. This is the big ass thing, right? Yeah. But this must be something different. 1/4000. So I've never seen this one. This one's pretty cool. That's not too bad. That's actually affordable as an adult. That's actually affordable. Also, I think this is the other one I had. I think this is the other one I had. Yeah. I think this is the other one I had. I love this one. This one's also badass. Look at that. That is so badass. Look at that thing. That is so freaking cool, man. Oh, I love the Guardian mode. Oh, those little feet and little. Oh my gosh, I'm so easy. I want all these things. And the nice thing too is because they weren't like, it wasn't like a whole bunch of transformation. It wasn't like a transformer where you like had to flip like 50 little pieces and stuff. It was just pretty much a couple little things. I think this little centerpiece like flipped down and the head popped up out of the top. It was way cool. Lisa Hayes was my first crush. You better believe it. Only 60 bucks, Avi. Come on. Just come on. Come on, Robotech. Robotech. I'm telling you, man, I love Macross. I could watch that stuff all the time. Now we all know what to get. That's dang Skippy. Actually, I was thinking about Christmas this recently because I was thinking it's 6 months away, man, or less. And I'm like, they're going to start asking me what I want. I'm going to be like, I don't know. This may be the stuffings. This may be the stuffings. Look at that. God, that's so badass. Why is this not a reality? Well, because we would kill each other with each other. That's why. We would kill each other. It'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. $140, $150. Come on. Come on. Are these models or toys? These all appear to be models, right? I had the toys. I had the toys. But they were pretty. They were some of the most complex toys I had. Ooh. I don't remember this one. Oh, is this like a... What is this, like a 3D print or something? I probably should look at that too. That's definitely a 3D print. Interesting. All right, stop it, Brian. Get focused. Get focused up. Let's get some Gradius back on. Vic Viper. Let's take this Vic Viper. There's no way we'll ever make it to this part. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have yet to get... We have shields. All right, so let's look at the power-ups down at the bottom here. Let's throw a couple of more credits in this thing. Let's see if I can get a little further. So we've got laser options. So we want to get to options, right? That's what we want to get. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I missed him. All right, so we're going to need 5. So let's get down to option to see if we can get some extras behind us, right? Oh, I got it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I missed it. Flew too close to the sun. Flew too close to the Gradius and died. Tucker says I have a question about 3D printing, but give me a minute. Need to take out the trash. Take out the trash. Take out the trash. Come on. Oh, I should have used the speed up so I could have got 2. That would have been a worthwhile effort. Oh, burp, 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 burp. I think they have to be orange to give you the things, right? Ah! Ah, got him. That was close. Boy, that was close. Okay, so we're close. Oh, shoot. I'm not going to be able to go back and get that, though, am I? All right, so I need 1 more to get our option in. See if we can get an extra. I think that's what the option is the extra little shooter. Oh, there's one down there. So he's orange. Oh, dang! America! Oh, man. Meaning, do you assemble them? So it's a great question on those robots. So no, I don't typically buy things I have to assemble. I won't. Now I like 3D printing and I don't mind assembling there, but assembling for assembly's sake, I'm usually not big into that. Boy, ever since I made a goal of getting 5, I have been just absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. But I don't mind, yeah, so I don't mind putting things together, but like I said, I don't like following instructions, right? Like, not when it comes to that kind of stuff. I think that's my biggest problem. Like, with 3D printing, it doesn't feel like Lego instructions. Like, I love Legos, but I like just futzing around with some Legos, put stuff together. Now, I have some people who have sent me some cool-ass Legos too. And they put some stuff together for me, and man, I appreciate all of that. That is amazing. As far as, man, following those little bitty instructions and stuff, I can't do it. I'm the worst. All right, so we got the laser option, but we want 1 more. We want 1 more. Oh my gosh, I feel like it just sped up. It's like it knows that I have 4. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. I so want to use a speed up here. Or the laser. Boy, it starts getting really hard. Oh, here's 1. Here they are. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. Did I get it? Oh, yes. I finally got one. Oh, I got an option. Holy Moses. Oh, he got me. Now, the others, thank you, Gertz. And the last option is shield. right? So, oh my gosh. Oh, they're just coming at me now, boy. They're just super angry. It's really hard not to use the speed up. Because really, the original speed of the ship is just almost unbearable. So you almost want to just instantly do that upgrade and spend that first coin, right? But you know you don't want to because you're trying to save up for those options, baby. So someone flying around with 3, like in the little demo part, so somebody's flying around with 3, right? That means they've collected 15. All right, so, oh. 1, 2, 3, that's right, 15 at least. Okay, Brian, I'm officially old. I am, oh, this is Avian. Okay, Brian, I'm officially old. I am Schrodinger's millionaire, meaning my retirement fund may or may not be worth 1 million. Nice. Had to say that. So now the stock market will crash. There's nothing wrong with that. So, having $1 million in your retirement is almost the only way to even be able to make it at this point. And that sounds crazy to think that you would have $1 million in your retirement, but it's almost getting to that place where it's like, if you want to live comfortably through your old age, if you retire in your mid 60s and you end up living, you know, let's say you live to your early 90s, right? So to be able to live on just the interest for, you know, like 20 years, and plus inflation that happens in between, you almost need that much, right? And it's crazy, but I will just say this: if that is true, Avian, congratulations. That is amazing, because that's kind of what you're aiming for, right? I mean, as scary as that aiming is, that's what you're aiming for. Yeah, I guess I could kill this first little level part if I started off with 3 freaking supports, and, you know, yeah, I guess so. Whatever, cheating game. But that's what I worry about. It's kind of easy to plan for I haven't seen a blue one yet. It's kind of easy to plan for our deaths, right? I think because, you know, you might not think about it until you get older. Once you get to a certain point, it's like it gets pretty easy. That's much easier to plan for than the possibility that you might live with health issues. I mean, that's almost impossible to plan for, right? And the odds of it happening as you get older increase. So yeah, I've thought about that as I've gotten older, because at one point in time I felt pretty good. I'm like, well, I've got life insurance, everything's covered, I'm so good. And then I was like, uh-oh, what if I live? I've been planning on hopefully I'll be dead by the time I'm 70. But what if I freaking live? What a terrible thing to happen. That's right, 1 million is not that much for, you know, 10 to 20 years when you don't have any other income, right? It's crazy. But that's the goal, man, and if you can make that goal is almost impossible. So anybody who makes it is amazing. But wow, what a great testament to your hard work and your planning, and hopefully it will benefit you greatly. So that's amazing. That's great. Now let's go cash it out, pay a huge amount of taxes on it, and only live for 5 more years. That's how you do it. We talked about that before. It's like, you know what? Once I get to a certain age, I think it's time to start taking up the smoking. Never smoked, but hey, you know what? No time like the present. Don't do that. It's a terrible idea, because you're probably not going to die. You're going to just get sick. I've also discovered as I've gotten older too, is like, health is the most important thing. Nothing else even comes close. Nothing even matters. Nothing even matters. Kiara confirms, don't smoke cigarettes. And my mom was, my mom and my grandparents were like chain smokers, and my mom she got clean pretty early on when I was young, which is much appreciated. My grandparents did not. One of them died from breast cancer that had was actually lung cancer. They think, and it had worked its way into other areas. Oh, I almost made it past this stupid thing. Smoke the weed, baby. Right? Amy says, "Might happen. We see what the doc says at the end of the year." That's when I go get my. That's when I go get my physical. It's a good time at the end of the year. Let's go. Okay, let's see what this next year is going to hold up. Like, let's go ahead and. I couldn't get it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Well, you know, at least we got past it. I mean, at least we lived long enough to tell the story. But I'm not sure what's going to happen here. So I thought that was the boss, but I think that was just a. I think that was just a teaser to this volcano of death. Why don't I just go up here? Why am I? Oh, okay, that'll do it. I should doubled up. I didn't do my doubles. Tess can confirm my grandmother on my dad's side was a heavy smoker. I firmly believe if that wasn't the case, she would have seen me graduate high school. True story. My grandma, there was no way. She was smoking even after she got cancer. She was still smoking. She just couldn't stop. I still know somebody who's, who can't stop smoking, and they've been told repeatedly, that this is destroying their health. They're going to die. Couldn't do it. Couldn't stop. Is addicting? Yes, that stuff is addicting. That stuff is addicting. Nicotine is very addictive. Yes. Of course, as an individual who grew up with, we were like, I don't know if we're the first generation, but I feel like we were one of the first generations to really get a talking to about the dangers of smoking. It was like, ooh, smoking's super bad. And it was. And since I had that experience, and people kind of stopped smoking for a while there. I mean, at least it became to a point where it wasn't in vogue as much. And then this vaping came along, and I'm like, oh. Everybody's like, oh, vaping's fine. And I'm like, it's not. It's like, how do you know? Because it's not. I can tell you, growing up around smokers, you know that the cigarette started out as like a health thing, right? It was like, oh, you smoke cigarettes, it's healthy, it's healthy. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't trust none of these people. And I'm like, nope. Vaping's fine, it's not addictive. Okay. You say so. Is it regulated? Not really. What are people putting in this? I don't know. When somebody came to me for a website for a vape store, I was like, okay. So there's just hardly any regulations here, right? It's just, you just do whatever. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. Kara says, I remember when vaping was new and y'all on FilmSack thought up brought up a good point about the dangers of that. Yeah. You just never know. Yeah. It's just, I don't know when it's going to come about. Well, I'm sure, all this stuff we do. It's like, it's all good until it's not. I mean, we thought hey, you know what's really good and clean? Plastics. We should put all of our stuff in plastics. It's going to be great. What happens if you have cheap plastics and you leave them out in the sun? Nothing. Certainly not any type of leaching or anything. It's going to be great. We're all going to live forever. Now we have microplastics all in our bodies and stuff. Is it going to kill us? I don't know. Maybe it'll make us stronger. Definitely make us shinier. Texas, a friend from San Antonio is a heavy vapor. Like I said, I get it, man. I mean, it's so tempting, right? But I will say this, though. I gotta say this, and I'm sorry for anybody out there who's vapes. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. We've had these same conversations for forever about smoking. If you vape, I ain't judging you. It's fine. You want to vape? Vape. We all gotta live and die some way, right? Some people eat fast food every day. That's how they've chosen to die. How have I chosen to die? Probably too much sugar. I ate way too much sugar. It's probably gonna take me. We all have our vices. We all got our things. But I do think vaping doesn't look nearly as cool as smoking. I don't know if it's because maybe I grew up on, marketing for the Marlboro Man. He looks all cool, right? Grizzled and everything. I've never seen any vape commercials. Maybe if marketing got involved, maybe I could change my mind, but it always looks like it just doesn't look natural to me. For some reason, smoking does. I don't know why. It just seems so cool. It's like, yeah, I've got a cigarette in my... I don't care. For some reason, I don't care smoking seems cooler than I don't care vaping. I don't care vaping seems like a lot of work. And maybe I'm wrong. Happy Wednesday, Terry. What is going on? How is your new VHS business going? I'm so excited for you, Terry. You did a thing, you learned a thing, and you did a thing. How amazing is that? Ah! Vanilla Ice is always going to be cool, right? Rip Van Winkle fell the hell asleep. Right. So that's the question. Is vaping less destructive than cigarette smokes? So yeah, if you were like going, I want to replace one bad habit with another, right? That would be a good. That's I think where a lot of people justified it as, right? It was like, hey, I'm smoking. Her vaping is not as bad, and it probably isn't. It's according. I think if it was regulated better, I would feel a little more safe about it, because I think all of these, so you know, people don't just vape smoke, right? I mean, like not smoke but steam. People just don't vape steam, right? They put flavors and stuff in there. You know, what's the ramifications? What chemicals are going into these flavorings? I don't know. But nicotine is definitely bad, right? And shoot, like my grandpa and stuff, he was all like, you know, they were hardcore. They were like, unfiltered, please. And that's a cigarette with no filter on it, right? It's just, and if you had a filter on a cigarette, you just tear it off. He's like, bump this crap. I ain't putting this cotton tasting crap, because you know, he grew up during a time when you would get rolling papers and roll your own cigarettes. You know, get your own tobacco. And so, yeah, he was hardcore. He smoked Camel unfiltered. Whew. He also drank vodka by the bottles in a night. Happy Wednesday, says Terry. I just posted my flyer today for the first time. So yeah, I saw the flyer. I love the flyer. It was great. I love it. It's fantastic. Oh, I think this game is cheating a little bit if you get in certain areas. Oh, I missed the other one. Oh, this thing's making my butt squinch. Oh, look at that. What is this? What is this stuff that I just did? Is this the shield? This must be the shield. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's got multiple times on it. Nice. That's the first time I got into the shield. Nice. Noise. Now I'm going to the hardest part with no... Oh, got one power up here. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, dude. I'm dead. And Curse, this is the OG difficult. Gradius. We're supposed to be playing the Nemesis version. But I think that's just the scraper picked that up. I think I'm actually playing the original Japanese Gradius. I don't think we're playing the North American release Nemesis. I don't know if there's any difference or not. Matter of fact, I think I need to go look. I put a few quarters, but I really liked Bullet Hells. Really existed better at home for me. But you know, I loved the Bullet Hell stuff. I throw some quarters in there. It did pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Let's go and take a look to see if we can find, and I told everybody about a week ago about this. I don't know if you guys know, but if you're looking for, of course, I can't point you directly to any type of ROMs or anything, but if you're looking for arcade type games and you're just looking for a few, because I'm never out looking for a whole set. A lot of people sometimes like, I want every arcade game ever made. That's not me. I don't want a whole bunch of ROMs that I'm not going to play. So I look for ROM sets that are full non-merged. And then what that means essentially, non-merged means that each game is its own independent set. So if you need to get this game, Gradius, you would get it and you wouldn't have to have anything else. All the files are included. If you get a merge set, then some have shared files because these are arcade systems. And so some of those files are relative to the arcade board, right? So they share files. So in order to save space, they merge them. But it requires you to have both files, right? Because it's going to reference the other file that it's looking for. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to get all this. I don't want to get 6 million freaking arcade games and put them somewhere. Whatever. I like just the games I'm playing. Just the games I'm playing, please. And if I have access to it, otherwise, I'll just go ahead and grab it. But if I don't, then I'll, like Gradius, I wouldn't. Where am I going to get the Japanese version of Gradius? Where am I going to get that? Gradius? I don't know. Sector says, I don't know if I ever beat the first level when I originally rented it. I probably not. Now, you say you rented Gradius now. Did you rent that? Is that 3 on the SNES you said, Big Ship, showed up? Or was it the first one and you rented it in a collection? Because I think, was there like Gradius 1 and 2 came out on, I forget, but the NES version. Maybe you're talking about, okay, so you're talking about the NES version, the port, right, of the arcade port. I haven't played that one yet. Let's see. Ooh, there's a Macros game? That can't be right. Looking for Nemesis. Metal Slug MVP. Looking for the Nemesis. Scrolling through the letters. Let's see. Nemesis. All right. Oh, there's a Nemesis UK version too. Interesting. There's a game called Neck Neck. I don't know what Neck Neck is, and I don't think I want to know. To be honest with you. Let's see. This is my Batari. I named my machine Batari because it's the Atari VCS and I'm running back to Sarah on it. So I called it Batari VCS. Time to arcade time, baby! Playing some Gradius, but I think I'm playing the Japanese version. Even though the scraper picked it up as Nemesis. But I think this is actually the Japanese version. So I'm downloading that as we speak to see if I can see a difference. And this is the FB Neo version. I didn't go with the MAME. I went with the FB Neo. Weak. Time to go. So what is up? Oh, you rendered from your cousin's video store, Sector 7? Tell me more. Tell me more. I worked at Blockbuster, and I also worked at a place called Movieland. Movieland was a privately owned company that was just, they rented movies. They just took the Blockbuster formula and decided that they would also have a tanning bed and an adult room. That's what you did back in the day to make money. If you're trying to survive, you'd have yourself a little tanning bed in there too. A couple of tanning beds. And yeah, why not? Why not? That's what we did. And also an adult room because they didn't have any corporates to worry about, right? They didn't have corporate to worry about. Konami, shoot 'em up horizontal. Released on 1/1/1985. I think that was just a holding number. I don't think it was actually released on January the 1st, 1985. That isn't. Tanning room. That's right. Time to go. So they had a couple of tanning beds up in there. Sector 7 said I had an older cousin who ran the same type of setup. It was very, very popular. Spaghetti, what is up? How's that game coming along? Hope I can get a chance to take a look at it later on today. If you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to join the Play Retro Discord server. So that is frogpants.com/Discord. And just look for the Play Retro Discord channel. Once again, that's frogpants.com/Discord. And look for the Play Retro channel. It was called the Video Place. We had several. We had Movieland, we had Blockbuster. Eventually, Hollywood Video came to town, and there was one other place I'm trying to recall. One of my other friends worked at this other place. Let's see, which Nemesis is the right Nemesis, though? Which Nemesis is the right Nemesis? Where's it at? This one says that it is pulling from, oh, it's at the top, nemesis.zip. Okay, so that's the right one. This is the nemesis we're here for. Did you keep Pretty Crispy with all its employee discount tans? You better believe it. We did indeed get free tanning minutes. So you darn Skippy, I kept it tan. Oh, this looks a lot different. This is the nemesis. So so the Gradius has more of a graphically rendered. This looks almost illustrated. The sound is a little bit different. Is it firing faster? Okay, so at least the demo screen doesn't give you a bunch of BS. All right. I think this may be playing faster as well. Or no, they're just speeding up. Okay, so the demo screen is definitely different. Okay, this person's like killing it. This is a nemesis level nemesis right here. Look at that. You ever seen that people? So Terry says, have you seen that people have been making VHS and DVD versions of those mini community book libraries? Kind of want to do. I have not seen that. No. But those mini community book. Oh, I have not seen that. That's interesting. Mandelbeard, what do you? Oh, hi, Mandelbeard. What is going on? Mandelbeard's here. You're darn Skippy. I haven't heard that in a long while. Yes. This looks quicker to me too. I think it is. It looks like the same map. But I don't know if the person playing the demo leveled up faster or what. Those explosions look a little different too. So let's jump in this thing. Let's just see how different this thing is. All right, let's get involved with this thing. Let's see, where does it come in? Here, a little higher. Oh, it comes in a little higher, doesn't it? Okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't do it though. All right, I got one. I got to do the speed up like the person did. All right. Oh, all right. Watch that demo again. Okay, here we go. They came a little higher than I thought they would. So let's get right about here. Yeah, here we go. All right, there we go. Got him. Get that first speed up so we can get this one. Oh, I missed him. All right, I should have stuck at the top. Oh, see, I'm trying to do both at the same time. I learned more from that demo than that cheat demo that the Japanese version was. That was a bunch of crap. Oh, am I gonna miss it? Oh, I missed it. Oh, I didn't miss that one too. There's got to be a place where you just kind of go, okay, I've missed too many. That other person was a pro. Man, they were killing it. Literally. I gotcha. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna let that one go. Oh, they're coming down here though this time. Got it. All right. It's getting a little bit better. All right. Okay, now I have I got the missiles that can drop down like the demo did. Barrel, boom, boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we need some doubles. We need some double ups. Oh boy. Oh man. This is way faster. I don't know if I'm going faster or are they going fast. Ooh, something's faster though. Phew. Wow. I'm sweating now. Whew. Avian says, so Brian, does the Life Force game have Mathilda May? No. How about Patrick Stewart? No. You're thinking about the movie. It does not. Does it at least have the Henry Mancini soundtrack? No. That Life Force movie was weird. That's a space vampire one, right? Did that on Film Psych a while ago. You know those little boxes that look like mail boxes and they put books in them? Take one, leave one. They're doing that with the DVDs instead? Okay. One person made one that looked like Blockbuster and all the videos had the Blockbuster sleeves. Interesting. Anchors, I think it did pretty good. Let's watch this demo again. So, all right. I think they're moving a little faster than I was already. Maybe I'm wrong, but that seemed a little faster. Man, are they firing faster too? I think they are. Okay, so then they went right for the missiles. So they went for two. They go for 2 speed ups and then the missiles. That's probably the smart thing to do. Okay, they went for 2 speed ups and a missile in the demo. All right, you only can get missiles one time. All right, now they're up to the doubles. Are they going to take the double or are they going to keep going? Okay, they went on up. They went to lasers, and then they got the lasers. All right. Oh, what is that? What is that? What was that? Is extra credit? What was that? What was the blue thing? Oh, look at this. Man, they're killing it. Let's see if we can come even close to doing that. My guess is nope. It was Film Sack. Absolutely good. All right, here we go. All right, got that one. Boom, got to get down here. Oh, I should have spit up already. I missed out. All right. Ah! What is that person, a robot? Holy Moses! Yeah, this would be much easier with a joystick and 3 buttons. Because this ain't easy. This ain't easy at all. All right, that's okay. We got those. Okay, we got some double ups. I should have done the double up, but that's okay. Let's just get up here and keep moving along. Oh, poop. Poop. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, they're just showering me with love. What just happened? What? Holy Moses. Oh, man. What was that all about? Holy macaroni and cheese. Did I launch this with the Konami cheat code or something? Holy crap. What is going on? I don't understand. Holy Moses. I don't think I was getting credit for all of those. Because, I mean, I had like 8. So that's a good question. Are these the same sounds from the other one? So this is the Nemesis. This is the American version of this game. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I got killed. Yeah, so this is the arcade version in America, North America. I believe in Europe as well too. No, they had a different one. The UK had a different one. You can continue. Oh, I got continues here. That's cool. Okay, so the Japanese version did not have continues. So that's interesting. As Sector 7 says, reading up on the Konami code, it worked on a lot more games than I realized. So we were playing. So let's just take a quick listen. That I think that's very similar to. Okay, so this is the Japanese version that we played first with no continues, and it's got this warmed up screen too. I'm not sure if it's the same or if I'm just remembering it now. I definitely should have hooked up my controller for my my fight stick or something. I gotta get a lap size stick. All I've got is these big giant console size ones, and which are great, but I think there's different. I think there's more music here, right? Okay, so this still works. Oh, I should have sped up again. Oh, poop! Ah, poop! Okay, so you want to hit it as quick as possible. All right, get this, then speed up, get down here, get this one, speed up again. Okay, we got 2 speed ups now. Now there's nothing that can stop us. Oh, except our own hubris. There we go. Oh, poopies. Poopies. I always mess that third one up. Sector says, did you know it worked on the Tengen version of Tetris on the NES? I did not know that. Does this one have achievements? So far, I'm logged into my retro achievements, but I must not have the right ROM. I don't think Gradius or Nemesis has any retro achievements on the arcade version. I think it does for the NES, but let's just take a look real quick. Now, Tanda's talking about retroachievements.org, which is a place I have been having much fun with lately. We talk about this from time to time on the Discord server. How do you retro, and how I've been retroing lately. It's a mandatory Dolphin update. If you want to still get your retros, better get it straight. Mine username is Mission Deep. Most recently played, it does say Gradius and Nemesis, but does it have any achievements? I do not believe it does, but we could set a request. So this is something you can do. This is very important. If you want to be able to do something like this, you can request it. So I've added my request. So now if Tanda goes over there as well and makes a request, we will then have enough set requests, which is 10 in this case, to get them to look and possibly do a Gradius Nemesis arcade. So if you're on retroachievements.org, follow me, Mission Deep, and you go out and you look, shoot them up, and there's enough there that it could get elevated to the next level. There's no guarantee that there'll be sets and stuff, but it's a set request, right? You didn't know about the request option? I didn't either until about, was it about 2 weeks ago when I was doing Toe Jam and Earl? And I think one of them didn't have it, and I was like, what am I supposed to do here? And I started doing some research, and I was like, oh, you can do a set request. It doesn't guarantee anything, but it puts it to the next process, to the next step. Let's see here, but let's see. So I don't think that one has anything. Let me see. Let me make sure there's not another version or something. The Gradius for NES, I did see that one, I think, pop up. Yes, so they got, so for play the Gradius for the NES and Famicom, I believe that one is available. There are. I have no achievements there, but I will by the end of the week, I hope. And make sure that this one that was in the list was just, all right, there's the PC Engine or the TurboGrafx 16. Did you have this one, Tonda, on the TurboGrafx 16? There is a PlayStation Portable and a Saturn. These are both, I think the deluxe pack here, I believe that's a Japanese only, but it's fine. This is the Japanese Gradius 2. Go for no Yabo. Yabo, is that right? Sounds right. Let's see. Let's pack PlayStation Portable. This is a really good one to have. The Gradius collection for the PlayStation Portable. I think it has the first 4, I believe. I'll show you. I have it. Let's see. The arcade, make sure it's the same one we looked at. It is 1 request remaining. Weak. You never tried the TurboGrafx? Me either. All right. Now, the reason why the PlayStation Portable one is important to mention is because it is a lot of the arcade versions, but I think it might have, yeah, I think it's all the arcade versions. I guess it could be the PlayStation one too, right, though? Where's it at? Did I not have it on the system? I think I have it on my Steam Deck. Okay. Now, this one I wanted to, this was the one that I was hoping I could use. As I was saying earlier, the Gradius 2 never made it to the US until the PSP version, which is 2006, which is kind of outside of our system that we try to do at Play Retro, right? We try to keep it before, 20 years. And of course, that's beyond that. But this Sega Saturn version, which I kind of got to work earlier, but not really. And I don't know if it's just on the Atari VCS version that I have, because it's only got certain ones. I'm going to try it on my Mister, which also has a Sega Saturn option. But here I can choose my emulators, and I think the Beatles Saturn, which I think is the default, did not work. The Kronos did not work at all, and I think the Yabo-san Shiro, I think actually did work, but it has some audio glitches. Let me verify that, though. I think that's the auto one. Yes, that one doesn't support the game type. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look at the file, I suppose. That's not what I meant. Metadata. It is a zip file. It's a Japanese, of course, because that's where it was released at. It's only there for the Sega in Japan. I have all the BIOS files that should allow it to play. I'm not sure if it's got to be uncompressed. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it needs to be uncompressed. Let's see. So we can try the Kronos. I don't think that one will work. And that one just, I think that's what happened last time. So I think the only one, like I said, that sort of kind of works is this one, but it's got some video glitching in it. I tried a couple of different BIOSes to see if maybe it was something to do with that, but no luck so far. I also tried to use, I think the default is GL is the default on this one, I believe. I tried something else. And of course, it could be some settings too. Like, you see this flashing here? You cannot see the flashing. I'm all talking about stuff, and still got the retro achievements pulled up. What are you doing? You got to let me know when I'm being a moron. You're like, when has that ever changed? See the video at the top? Plays fine. This is for the this is for the Sega Genesis. Excuse me. Almost said the other. Some glitching. There's a Vic Viper. Some pre-rendered 3D. Oh yeah, the Versus NES of Gradius. I saw that. So there's a Play 10 or Versus, right? So the Versus is different than the Play 10, but there's a Play 10 and a Versus because the Play 10 sometimes was different. The Versus was usually enhanced. The Play 10 was just the NES, if I remember correctly. Pew 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 pew. It's a pretty cool idea, though. Oh, really? A pinball place you go to has a Versus cabinet. I'd love to do that. Love this music, though. Boy, that's some Battlestar Galactica looking stuff there, isn't it? Pew 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 pew. Whoop whoop. Tonda says the arcade stick was kind of funky, though. It's kind of funky, though. All right. Love this music, man. Hey, what better place to play a side-scrolling game than on the beautiful Sega Saturn? Not really known for its amazing 3D abilities, even though it did have it. Much better at sprite rendering for your fighting. So let's just see what the Gradius version. I know 2 acts funky because I tried it earlier. So let's just see what Gradius looks like. This is one we've been playing. Yeah, it looks like it's emulating the Atari. Looking at my Atari in the corner of my eye. It looks like the Konami version of Japan. And so this is just for looks because the machine needed it at the arcade, but obviously not here. Okay, so right now this looks like it's rendered properly with no graphical problems. But the 2 I did try earlier and it messed up. So this looks good, right? This is a very good looking conversion, right? I would say pretty close to arcade perfect. If not arcade perfect, it could be running through emulation at this point. We were doing that with some systems. Usually not on the Sega Saturn. Usually it was ports. It could be through emulation. Now the PlayStation just started doing that. They started using emulation on their stuff. Not doing great here. All right, there we go. Got 2. There we go. Let's got to speed. Oh, it should have already sped up. All right, let's do the speed up now. All right, there we go. Should have saved it. Yeah. It's either easier or I'm getting better. I'm thinking maybe I'm getting better. Whoa, whoa. This speed up thing is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Oh, okay, here it goes. Takes a little while to load up. Probably the CD would be loading, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. All right. Oh, man, come on. I think one of these is a turbo button. I think one of these may have a turbo fire button here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, look at this. Okay, so this seems to have a turbo fire. Turbo fire. I don't know if that's the emulator. Ah, all I know is it has it. Has it? Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. So that's pretty good. Can we get out of this, though? How do we get out of this? How do we back out? Okay, so we can choose 1, 2 players, go to options. If we not... Okay, let's go to the options here. There we go. Oh, okay. Power up. Oh, we got all kinds of cool little things we can do here. Press start button to exit. I want to go back to the main screen. How do I do that? How do I go back to the main screen? Am I missing it? Is it on the screen somewhere and I'm just missing it? Do I need to press a button or something? Do I need to hit the reset button? Bubba dabba dabba dabba. Screen arcade. Okay, wait a minute. Is that... Oh, okay, zoom, full size, arcade, sound. Yeah, I don't see where I can exit out of this. Looks like we're closing it and starting it up again. Let's see if I get the same experience I got earlier, which is I tried to fire up 2, and we had some graphical weirdness. I don't know. Find out. Let's find out. Everybody's having a great Wednesday, Thursday, as the case may be. If you've never played Gradius, what have you been doing with your life? I played it like once or twice in the past. And I want to say I played it on the NES. That's how I played it originally. Never played at the arcade. Never saw it at the arcade here in the US, but, you know, that's fine. It's fine. Can't wait to hear some information. That ship is a lot bigger than my ship. Let's go to Gradius 2. The first one seemed to play pretty good on this Sega version emulation on the Atari VCS. But this is the graphical. Yeah, this is the stuff I got earlier. See how it's got these little, whatever this is. Whatever this is. And there may be an option somewhere.
Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. Oh, this runs smooth. I like this, though. Other than the graphical glitches, the game itself runs pretty darn smooth.
Destroy them all.
You destroy them all. You destroy them all, jerk.
Viva.
Viva. Did it say Viva? Viva Las Vegas. Ah!
Destroy them all.
All right, so here we go. Let's see. Take a look here. Let's see if there's some core options we can make a look at. Let's see. We can force the HLE BIOS. I wonder if that's what we should do. That's because it uses the. So that's the. Is that the hardware level? Can't remember. What is the HLB? What is that? I forget what that is. Auto frame skip. Got the extended RAM. Only 1 or 4. System language, English, of course. 6-player adapter, no. Perspective correction. I think if actually, maybe that's the problem. Resolution mode, RGB. I'm not sure about this HLE. I might remember what the HLE stands for. I can't remember. Manage core options. Would just a restart do it? Or do we have to do some other stuff? Let's just try that real quick. Mandelbeard says, I feel like I played this in the arcade. Maybe a false memory, but definitely feels familiar. We had a Sega Saturn growing up. I did not. I missed out on the Sega Saturn. And, what a bunch of boo-ha-ha. What do you think? Think it's gonna work? Nope. No, sir. You'd think it would HLE would be like hardware level goobity goo. So usually the good thing about Batacera is most of the important things that you would use to change are typically laid out in this part. This informs the launcher. This informs the emulation station launcher, the default options beyond the ordinary default or RetroArch, what to do. There's more things that are listed for that core specifically, but not always. Sometimes there's some things you can fiddle with that may make a difference. Now, I don't think the video mode is going to make a difference on their aspect. The game rendering, that's most of the shaders and that kind of stuff. I don't think any of the filtering is going to be the problem. Decorations, of course, just decorations and that stuff. Tattoos. Not worried about the AI game translation. I don't think the latency, double CPU requirements, I don't think so. Can prevent audio skips, no. Frame delay, security prevent frame drops, no. Threaded video? I don't think that's going to be it. Rumble level, audio gain, graphics API. I think by default it's using OpenGL. I did try Vulkan. Didn't make any Vulkan difference though. Render resolution, auto widescreen, multi-map, control, border mode. These are all just little add-on things. Advanced options, audio latency. Ooh, we should do some rotating. We should take this mode. I don't see anything overly This is the only core so far that's actually launched the game. Let's try OpenG. Let's just go through the graphics APIs real quick. Let's just see what happens. And it could be that we need to use a different core with a different settings on the other one. So I don't know. I don't know. If anybody has a clue, give me a clue. I'll take it. Brian takes a clue for 500. I'm assuming the first option is the default option, so I'm assuming we're going to get exactly the same results. Yeah, that's what I figured. Looks like it's the same results. This is half the fun of retro gaming. Tried every single setting until you drive yourself crazy. Are you crazy yet? Hang out with me. You too can be crazy. Choose the GL core. OpenGL is supposed to be... That's not hardware layer, right? That's the software version? Is that what Open is? Is that right? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Too much in my brain. Too much in the old brain. Oh, does not appear. So we got one more option. We got Vulcan. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do here. I mean, I can't say that there's not some answer out there on the great wide web. But we can't do this all night. Can we? Now, I do have the arcade version for Japan. It's not a problem. I was just curious if I could get this one working. Trickster says, this is how I will die, trying to figure out how to get something to work. We're problem solvers. That's what we do. Yeah, it's fine. We're problem solvers. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're right. It is definitely going to be how I'm going to die, too. You know how many times I've been electrocuted? More times than I should have been. Why? Because it's like, hey, let's just... Once you've... you can exhaust yourself, and then you start making mistakes. And once you start making mistakes, hopefully it's just a little jolt. It's a little jolt, enough to make you realize that maybe you're a little too tired to be doing this right now, and you have to take it back. Take it back just a little bit. All right, so just for funsies, let's take a look at Life Force. This is the heavily modified, and the reason why we're not doing this week, because yes, this is a Gradius game. Yes, it came after the first. Yes, it made it to the US. Yes, it has retro achievements. Yes, it was very popular. So popular, in fact, that it actually went back to Japan. Two-player game, right? The first one was not a two-player game. Even though we just saw the Sega Saturn version actually did have that. So now instead of protecting planet Gradius, you are now inside a body. You're trying to save someone. That's the Life Force thing. You can tell very different things. Got some different... You got actual power-ups this time. Destroy violent antibiotics. All right. You can tell. It is not Gradius, right? I mean, it is, but it's definitely not. Multiples. Okay, you gotta stay within the veins. Gotta stay within the veins. There we go. Ah, man, I'm gonna miss it. There he is. There he is. Yeah, we didn't want to get stuck in talking about all the many differences, and that's what I was kind of worried about. We would get tied up in the talk about the many differences between the games and stuff. That's one of the reasons why we didn't do Life Force this week. I feel like Life Force needs its own thing because it introduces some new ideas here. Oh no, look at this. Oh, you gotta blow them up. You gotta expand them. Oh, I think the term is F cancer. There you go. Take that, cancer. Take that. Oh no, I'm screwed. Oh my gosh, game over. But that's the reason why we're not doing this in our Gradius series. It's just a little too different, right? a little too different, man. We just spent all of our time talking about how different it is. This is the Japanese version of Gradius 2, which never made it to the US until later for the PlayStation Portable. But this one does. This is Go for No Yabo. Yabo? Yabu. Yabu! This is the truth. This is after Life Force. Or Salamander. Whatever your region had. So this only made it to Japan. But look at this. You get to choose your upgrade path beforehand. There's 2 players, but as you can tell, starts off very much like the first one. I've already got a speed up achievement. Look at that. A little different graphical assets, but for the most part, the same game. And you know, when you speed up, it seems like maybe the other side speeds up a little bit too. Yeah, I think they're speeding up as well. Tweep, what is up? We're just playing a little bit of Gradius. Aren't you Gradius? Gladius, I said we're playing that this week. Oh boy, they're moving around much more now. Look at this. Oh, they're just all over the place. Ah, I'm gonna get you on the way out. There we go. Got it. Got you. Got you. Oh, poopy pants. Do. But that's that one. That's the Gradius 2. So that's the real lineage right there. So you got your Gradius 1 in the Japan, aka Nemesis in the US and the UK, I believe. Life Force came after that. It was Salamander in the UK and Japan, where it launched first, and then was modified for the US markets to be a little different. Salamander does not look like this. It's closer to Gradius, but there's 2 players, and there is definitely no human body component. And then that eventually made it back to Japan, as well as Life Force, and then Gradius 2, which was only released in Japan. So that's kind of our first 2, and then we have 3 and 4 that we're covering this week. And I'm going to play some more of that tomorrow night. I'm going to play 3 and 4 tomorrow night, cover as much as I can there, get as much information as I can. Oh, I love the bezels. This is a nice bezel. I like this bezel. I like it when these games have a nice bezel. I like it. And but we'll be 3 and 4. 1989 is the year. So 2 had a little intro, I believe, that said 1985, which kind of recapped what had happened previously. Here we are, flying away from the dragons. Love this music, though. It's hot. That is some sexy ass music. All right, deposit the coins. Okay, so we can. Here we can still. This is the, you know, the third one. This one did not make it to the US either as a arcade game, but it did make it as arcade ports to the SNES. As you can tell, we see some of the things we saw in the second one, where you can choose your weapon type. It's all on this one little screen here, so you can kind of choose how you go forward. Oh, we can do an edit mode too. Interesting. Okay, I don't think did they have that in the last one? I'm not sure. All right.
Destroy them all.
Oh, nice little audio, a little nicer. Graphics a little speed up. Oh, it's telling me all the things. Oh man, oh come on. Looks like they slowed it down again though, because the bad guys do not seem like they're speeding up as I speed up. Oh, I missed it. Oh, almost missed it. I got it. Woohoo. All right, well, I would like to get to lasers. I'd like to get to lasers. I didn't do it. I did the wrong way. I did it too soon. Oh. Those seem to break up a little differently. Yeah, they seem to be a different pattern. Okay. Double boiling trouble. That one's fast though. It really wants to smack you in the face. Ah. Yeah. Beat that thing up. As you can tell, this is like the first one. Just a little bit more, just a little better graphics, right? Maybe a little more action and lions. This is where it gets really good. I cleared stage 1 of the NES and the achievements didn't happen. No, Donda, don't say that. Don't say that. People says I'm Medius about Gradius. Doing pretty good, Tweet. Pretty good. Pretty good. But this is where it gets visually interesting, gentlemen or lady. Bah. Oh, you choose your gender. Okay, so they let you do your initials first, and then you get to choose the other things. I like the graphics on this one. This is really good. But we're going to look at this and on the SNES tomorrow, compare those a little bit, and we're going to play the fourth one. And that's what we're doing for this week for the Play Retro Show, playing the first 4 arcade releases of the Gradius mainline series, which is not going to cover, unfortunately, Life Force or Salamander, because we are saving that for another episode. I did get my Kaiko Xbox adapter in today, so I'm going to try that because I did have a Hyperkin, but the Hyperkin was not producing nice results. Now these are unpowered, so they're only going to output to either the 480p, 720p, or the 1080i, which is a good thing. It's actually a good thing. And these are real adapters, right? These are wired adapters with a little bit of circuitry and do not include any extra power or upscaling. You would do that post this. You could get some that are essentially, you know, little upscalers, and they look like trash, and typically they're blurry and they have terrible sync rates, so you'll get lag, visual lag, and I can't tolerate that. But hopefully there's enough circuitry in this one that it'll function better with my capture card. The other one, Hyperkin, is not doing very good. Could be something to do with the Xbox internally too. Could be some caps, maybe some power's not getting to where it needs to be. But the cheapest thing, of course, is just to try a different adapter. If it doesn't do any difference, I send it back to Amazon. What you want? What you want? All right. Hey, did we have fun or what? I had a great time. So let's see if there's anybody out there that we can raid in on this Wednesday night. See if I can figure out this raid thing here on the Twitch now. They've moved everything around. So, hey, look at that. It looks like our good... so Ash is doing broadcaster and me. I don't know what that is. What's she doing tonight? I see a bunch of people on screen with her. I don't know what that is. So we're not going to drop off on that. Skies of Acadia. That's RP Genius doing pretty. Been up for a couple of minutes as well. Pass the Plunger. One of our favorites is playing some Metal Storm on the NES. Real hardware. Let's do that. It's never a bad idea to raid in on Pass the Plunger. It's always a good idea. So we're going to raid in on Pass the Plunger. And Curse, thank you so much. I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you get to play something retro. And I'll be back tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time to finish up a little bit of our Gradius play. Retroachievements.org, Mission Deep is who you're looking for, Mission Deep. And you can, we'll share our retro achievements there. And if you get a chance, go over to Discord, and you can get there for our Play Retro by going to frogpants.com/Discord, and that will get you to the Play Retro server. And of course, you've probably seen the link possibly posting up. I don't know, Botrex seems to be doing some weird stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and, well, it's too late. I've already queued up for raid, so we're going to raid now. Let's raid in on Pass the Plunger. And tell them that I said hello, and to play something retro on your GameCube NES hardware. Thanks. No, thank you, Tonda. Looking forward to seeing you very soon as well. Tex, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, as always, for giving me a little bit of encouragement and helping me over there on YouTube. I appreciate it greatly. And Curse, thank you so much. Thank you, Cold Cash, for that resub earlier. I appreciate you guys. It's been great. Let's do it. Let's raid.